The murder of 18-year-old Rhonda Sue Coleman in Hazelhurst, Georgia has remained unsolved for over 30 years despite leads, eyewitness accounts and evidence. Coming in July 2022, a new documentary film examined the case. Our award-winning journalist goes behind the scenes to interview all the key players, including the main suspect, John S.D. The evening of May 17, 1990, Rhonda Sue Coleman's parents saw her for the last time. In the 31 years since her murder, Milton and Gail Coleman have never stopped loving her, or wanting answers to what happened. On the night of May 17, 1990, Miss Coleman's 1989 Chevrolet Cavalier was found abandoned just off the Bell Telephone Road. The motor was still running. The head on. The driver's lights were on. Door was wide open. 3 days later, her body was found in a remote area of Montgomery County about 12 miles from Jeff Davis County. Then Sheriff Mark Hall said a man driving his truck in the woods spotted the body and notified law enforcement officers. The crime sparked an intense investigation by the Jeff Davis County Sheriff's Office and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. Dozens of people were interviewed. Then they were interviewed again and again. Investigators dove into every piece of evidence they could find. Countless hours were spent on the case, year after year. At one point, now retired GBI agent Martin Moses was assigned full-time duty to work on nothing else but the mysterious murder. For the previous week, Gail Coleman had thought murder carefully about what she would investigated say, what words she would use gone to describe the indescribable. After 25 years, we're still here, Gail continued, as a sense of determination flowed into her voice. We have not divorced. We have not left our community. We won't give up. Single quote. Over the years, investigators have followed leads in the case, but no arrests have been made. Jason Sechrist, Assistant Special Agent in charge of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation's Douglas office, said recently he was unable to comment on whether there were any new leads. In the months after Coleman was killed, her mother and father struggled to cope. It was hard. Basically, you rearrange your whole life, Milton said. That was our life. She was our life. When you take that section out of it, you've got to start again. It was rough. Gail Coleman said it was difficult to leave the house. We had to rebuild our relationship without her. You have to start from the ground up, she said. We didn't want to go out around town because you would see people and you could see the pity in their eyes. We didn't want to see that. Hazelhurst's roughly 4,200 residents rallied around the Colemans after the murder. Many of the town's businesses shut down on the day of Rhonda's funeral, including the Piggly Wiggly where she worked. More than 1,000 people attended the service, some standing against the walls 2 and 3 deep as others spilled out into the vestibule of Southside Baptist Church. There were more than 20,000 flowers laid at the roadside along Bell Telephone Road, just south of town where Coleman's car was found. Milton said the outpouring of love from the community was a direct reflection of the type of person that Rhonda was. Gail said that locals served as a brace for the couple as they sought to rebuild their lives. As she put it, one brick at a time. They were holding us up. We knew they were there. They helped us, Gail said. There ain't a soul in Hazelhurst that we still couldn't call at midnight and they wouldn't be right there. Rhonda Sue Coleman.